podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Sky's the limit, baby.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
We don't fight for rings and stuff like that. I don't fear anyone.
En este deporte no se viene a jugar y no le tengo miedo a nadie.
We don't come to play in this sport. I fear no one in this sport.
Does that mean that you will fight Triple G later this year?
Como lo dije en la pelea pasada, ahorita mismo me vuelvo a poner los guantes.
As I said in the last fight, right now I'll put on the gloves again.
¡Viva México!
Canelo wants to unify all the titles.
When did you realize, Andy, that you could take his power?
Because of the Mexican warrior that I am, I got that Mexican blood in me, so talking about the Mexican style, I just proved it.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Ain't no other sight in the game to see the boxing boys.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. It is Film Study Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Tuesday night. It's Film Study Tuesday. We're doing Canelo Lara, and we're ready to rock and roll. You can find this fight right on Dazn, and it's not going to have any ads. It's going to be HD quality. And if you don't have Dazn, you can use our link. You can find our sign-up link to Dazn and most of our YouTube description links on any of our old shows. But definitely, hopefully you got Dazn so you can watch alongside with us. We're going to be starting at the 5-minute mark on Dazn's Canelo versus Lara's feed. What's up, gentlemen? What's going on? Let me head on out to New Jersey Zone.
I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynch is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody like me. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their claws. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. Get up!
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Yeah, man, shout out to all the TBV champs out there joining us for this film study. You know how it is, man. They shut down our boxing schedule. We real light right now with our boxing, but we can always, hit the Back to the Future button and come back and see some of these fights from the past that, some drew much interest, others are controversy, and this is one of those that was kind of controversial, right, Ness? Canelo versus Lara.
Definitely got some controversy in it. But let me head on out to Corpus.
It's me, Mario.
What up, Doomy? What up, Ness? Yeah, man, this is definitely an idea that I couldn't wait to do, especially with all the boxing that we're not getting. Oh, that's me a little too early on the clip. And so this is just the perfect way to do this, No boxing, we go back, we watch, and this is definitely one that had controversy. I originally scored this for Canelo. I am, however, going to keep an open mind in scoring this again. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how much changed. I think I have my old scorecard too. I need to check my iPad.
Honestly, I'm not expecting to be biased, man. I haven't seen this in forever. Oh shit! I was about to roll up, and Doomy left me a magical surprise. Look at that. There we go. So let's go right into it, man. Look, we gave a little bit of time. Let me see. We just started 7:05. I guess we could talk for about another 2 minutes, letting people activate their Dazn and go to. It's very simple too. Once you open up your Dazn, you just go to the search bar and you can actually just put Canelo versus Lara. You don't have to spell the full names or anything like that. Pops right up, and we're ready to rock and roll, man. We're gonna start it at the 5-minute mark. So if you want to join, join alongside us, you can do so. We won't be having any volume. We're just going to be watching and scoring.
While we wait, let's take them back in time real quick. All right, hit the DeLorean like Doomy said. This is Saturday, the 12th of July, 2014. Canelo's currently 43-1-1. And he is facing off against Erislandy Lara, who has gained the reputation of a hard luck loser. He had been in a couple fights, one with Paul Williams, another one with I can't remember who. And they were tough fights. There were fights he should have won. I think he got a draw in one, a loss in the other. But he is entering the ring at 19-1-2. on this date. So these are their two records heading in at the MGM Grand Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is a Golden Boy Promotions with Oscar De La Hoya. This is before the split with Richard Schaefer and Al Heyman, as they left Golden Boy, and one went on to start PBC, and the other is with Ringstar. Ringstar. And so, the referee is going to be Robert Byrd. Levy Martinez, Dave Moretti, and Jerry Roth have the honor of being the judges for today. And now the contracted weight is actually at 155 pounds for this fight. Report suggested that Alvarez rehydrated to 171, while Lara apparently rehydrated to 166. So there is a 5 pound, and again, this is reportedly, and none of this was confirmed that I could find through either the broadcast nor reporters at ringside. So this was just kind of like an open secret that people had that night, and then they report it, and it goes out, and yeah. So supposedly a 5 pound difference between these guys, but yeah, we can get to it whenever you'd like.
Definitely, man. We taking it back for real.
How many pay-per-views did this one sell?
This sold 300,000 pay-per-view buys. Actually, just a tad over. But this is, if you don't remember, they waited forever to release the numbers. This has started the idea that Canelo wasn't the pay-per-view draw that people thought he would be, because he had just fought Angulo on pay-per-view right before this, I believe. And he had sold just over 350,000 at that time pay-per-view buys. So, fun fact, Lara's WBA light middleweight title was not up for grabs. It was a non-title fight, and Alvarez was the WBC. But because this was contracted over the 154-pound weight limit, neither title was on the line. So we do have an average score for the media that was there, but we'll release their scorecard at the end. We don't want to sway anybody's decision making, you know.
Once again, if you don't have DAZN, I guess you can find it on YouTube, but you know the quality.
Golden Boy channel on YouTube has it, so, and it's good quality. So if you guys want to shoot on over there, it's definitely there.
All right, well there you go. You know, hopefully you got DAZN. You know, $8 a month, heavy catalog, new fights, new fighters. But if not, it is on Golden Boy, as Doomy said. So I'm just trying to make sure that the post is pinned before we move on.
Let's synchronize on the fight too, guys, so we don't.
Yeah, I'm at 5.
Yeah, I'll do a 3, 2, 1 countdown for the play button.
Hey Josh, Josh is in there, so he found the link. Cause I know Doomy, you asked for it too.
Yeah, I did the upgrade. It's in there. I just don't know if it's gonna take effect until next month or whatnot.
And I know Patreon said you could search now for posts. I mean, this is so difficult to getting used to, honestly. Let me see here, posts. Man, why would you watch the fight without us, Trent and Jones? We were supposed to watch it together, buddy. What's up with that? Have you found the post for the film? Oh, there it goes. Film Study Tuesday, Canelo Lara. Here we go.
Now, reportedly, Alvarez made $1.5 million and Lara made $1 million for the fight. Disparity of $500,000, if my calculator's correct.
Yes. All right. Here it is. So I will share this now. All right. And I'm going to pin it so it's easier to find.
And this was a Showtime pay-per-view, by the way. Don't think I mentioned that.
Yeah, this is when he did that crossover, man. For a little while, anyway.
Yep.
Espinoza gave him a lovely deal. All right, let's see here. Doomy, where are you? Boom. Hopefully this works. All right, so what we doing? 3 in play or 1-2 play? How is it?
I would say 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, so starting from you, who's gonna count it off?
Go ahead, Doomy.
Doomy.
You're on mute.
Yeah, that was a drop the ball moment. All right, hold on. Let me just get back on 5. All right. 3, 2, 1.
All right, so I'm at 501, 502, 503.
Perfect.
5, 5, 6, 7. Canelo's in the corner looking so young. Young Nello.
Very young.
Young Nello. Round 1. All right, man. Look, this is when I was so high on Lara right here. Look at him, just jabbing, just using the jab for a range finder right there. Canelo with his hands, in that high guard. He's not doing much. Again, jab, but damn, Canelo countered with a good jab, landed on Lara there, but Lara's already threw about 7 jabs. What you can see, though, is that Canelo's speed is fast. That's 2 jabs Lara threw the Canelo counter that made Lara jump out of the danger. But Lara, again, with the jab.
Goes that left hand.
They go that 1-2.
So well too.
1-2 by Lara.
Went right down the pipe. He's using that jab. He's also using the feint, so it's working overtime. That jab's doing multiple things, and he's setting these things up.
Sort of when you see these Back to the Future fights, man, you see the evolution of these fighters like Canelo.
Yeah,
Canelo's evolved. He's evolved so much more.
Oh, absolutely.
And Lara doesn't look like the small guy, man. He looks very, very, similar to.
You're absolutely right. It's hard remembering back then, but wow, Canelo was not much bigger, and he's matured so much.
Definitely not catching up to Lara. If he doesn't do anything, this is a Lara round in the bag.
Pure Lara round, absolutely.
I mean, look, we still got a minute 30.
A lot of pressure, but no punches being thrown.
A lot of mental pressure. Like he's just in.
Remember,
he's in Lara's face, making Lara work and move. But he looks so young.
Deciding to let his hands go at great times.
Good straight
these
left
are just
to the body.
Perfect times to. Oh, and there's a left hook from Canelo to the body. We recognize that punch. It's become signature.
Yeah, it's a stepping forward body shot. He doesn't even set
right
it up.
hand. I think that right hand kind of landed. Yeah, Lara's definitely on his bike, but he's being effective. Lara is. He's landing punches, but he's on his bike. It's a wonder, why he couldn't keep this pace. It is a lot of moving.
It's a lot of movement, but it's also very well timed execution. He's not exerting more energy than he needs to when he's punching.
Yeah. Looking at this round finishing up right now, I don't know if it changed. I don't remember, but Canelo is giving him way too much time.
I mean, he's not cutting the ring off. Lara's able to get out of every corner.
Canelo's sitting there, and it's a thing where Lara's figured out part of the distance, and Canelo's just getting tagged.
Well, looks like round
That's
one.
That's one in the bag for Larita.
Yeah, I can't say otherwise, man. That's Lara all day, bro.
Yes, sir. 10-9 for me, Lara.
10-9 for me for Lara. And just an FYI, I guess I'll give it right now while we're waiting. The punch stats for that, total punches landed for Alvarez was 6 out of 17. And in that round, Lara landed 12 out of 31, 39% to the 35. So that was definitely evident. We did see Lara throw more punches, and we didn't see Alvarez throw enough. And he still landed half of what Lara.
Yo, that's a Max Kellerman.
It's a fill-out round.
That's a Max Kellerman right there. Who would you rather be? The guy getting hit with 6 punches or the guy that got tagged with 12?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Round 2, pay-per-view on Showtime coming out. The Young Nello. Let's see, could he turn it around?
Young Nello coming through.
Canelo threw
He's
one
right in
jab
the
that
pocket,
round.
though. Like, you got to admire the way that he could stay in the pocket and he just parries the jab. He's just there. He's inching forward, putting that mental pressure on you. He's got good defense. Let me tell you, he's underrated, this kid.
He is very underrated.
Yeah, but it looks like Lara got his number right now with the distancing, man. Lara keeps
Good jab by Lara.
Yo, it's always a 1-2 and then I angle. 1-2, I angle. He's working the whole ring pretty damn good. Whoa. Nice shot right now by Canelo.
That was hard to tell.
Left hook to Canelo, but it landed on the shoulder.
It did, but it still looks good though.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he tagged him with that right hand, and that definitely Lara felt that right hand for sure. That's the hardest punch of the fight thus far.
For anybody trying to link up, we're using the Dazn Canelo versus Lara fight. It's on the Dazn app, and we're at the 10-minute and 7, 8, 9 second mark. I got Lara up one round, but you can see, good body shot by Canelo, and you can see that he's adding more pressure. You can see he's adding more pressure. He's cutting the distance. Now he's hopping to cut the distance, Canelo is. And Lara moving so much.
This version of Lara is so
good body
tough
shot
to
by
beat.
Canelo.
It's so tough to hit.
You see how you try to trap him, man. We work that in the gym all the time. You know, he's going to the right. You throw that left body hook, you know.
No, and it landed.
Landed very good. It's an impact punch, you know. He ran into it. Plus the velocity that Canelo was throwing it. Those shots work you, man. They pay up later in the fight. And again, it's the same story right now in the second round. Lara, you know, as soon as he sees the Canelo's coming a little too close, either he throws the punches first and then angles out, or he just works the ring.
Yeah,
you know,
he's not landing good body shot by Canelo, that uppercut to the body, and that's what's gonna slow down Lara in the later rounds, man. But that's the thing, Lara's landing, but he's not being effective. You know what I mean?
You know,
Canelo about to suplex him.
Canelo about to slam him.
Yeah, Canelo's frustrations there. We saw that in the Trout fight as well. That happened a couple times.
I mean, he's got to let you know, just because I look like, you know, I was brought up with a silver spoon. There's a lot of gangster in me, man. People like to miss, you know, they don't give him his respect because of the way that he looks, honestly.
Bro, he comes from a familia de paleteros. If y'all don't know what that is, it's like the people that be with the little carts selling popsicles. That's where he come from, man. First fight, $300. Yeah, paleteros. So they call him with the little bell.
I know he better do something to cut this ring off, man. I mean, good body shot. And you got Lara.
Look, he's complaining.
Yeah, I was about to say you got Lara complaining,
which is definitely not new. But look, that was a really good Canelo round in my opinion. I also though don't like some of the facets of Canelo. Like there was very little discipline at times. He's just throwing wild punches out there, but he made the most out of what he threw.
I don't think wild, but I definitely gave that round to Canelo. He upped the tempo. You know, look at the highlight.
Very close to it. Could have gone either way.
Oh yeah, that was a trip right there.
Yeah, but he still punched him though. He still punched him though.
He did. No, and exactly what I said earlier. That looks bad to the judges. That looks much better for Canelo. Like
you know, but
they
this
don't
is what
see those trips all the time.
Yeah, that's what happens between.
Bro, he's not even breathing in that corner, bro. My man's so conditioned, bro. He's just like nothing in there. Yo, and Lara's mouthpiece looks funny, man. You don't see how it's like making his mouth
big, yeah.
Yeah, it's making his mouth protrude, bro. I don't know why he chose that.
That was kind of a style that was going on back then too.
Man, it looked like he got food in his mouth. I don't know why he wearing that.
Yeah, it looked like a little gerbil.
It's got to be uncomfortable, man. And you see, you know, in the first round, I gave Lara a lot of credit for that jab, but now I'm not really into the jab because he's just pawing with it because he's just pawing with it. He's just like hitting Canelo's gloves. It's a rangefinder. He's not being effective with it. Exactly. We got Intrigue the Incredible joining us on Skype and asking in the chat what round we're in. We're actually in round number 3 at the 2:22 mark, and we're in the 13:52 mark of the DAZN link in DAZN app, Canelo versus Lara.
Lara literally got Canelo doing the jog man right now in the ring.
Yeah, he's skipping. He's skipping towards him now, like to cut the distance. But I can see why Canelo said, that he didn't stand and fight because he's moving a lot. And he hasn't had the same success that he had in the first round. Like, now it's just like move. And I guess the game plan is to let see could Canelo get tired. Because, look, that's just moving right there. Look. Like, stop. No, I'm moving.
Nah, that's a lot of moving. A lot of people, like I said, were controversial about it. But I'm starting to see now that maybe a lot of people didn't, give the dividends needed.
Well, this is the reason he never got a rematch, bro, because it's like, who wants to see him run away? Like, he's not fighting.
Yeah. As close as the fight was, it wasn't anything that really inspired people.
No, this is running now. For the last 30, 40 seconds, he's been running.
No, now he let 4 shots go, though. That's how he covers it up. He let 4 shots go. Now he's back on the bike.
Wow.
He had a better understanding of range before this round, but also he hadn't felt Canelo's full power until that second round. So that could be a big difference too. He finally felt something. It was like, all right, maybe I should be careful here.
Canelo, he looks like he was actually preparing for this fight. Floyd not preparing, because Floyd was the first fight, and it was a money fight. Of course, he would have taken it, but it looks as though he used Floyd Mayweather as a preparation for Lara.
Oh yeah, I could believe that for sure. See, that's what I'm talking about right there, Ness. You see, look at those punches. Those punches are like, swatting at flies type of things. Like
he's got to fly in the ring, bro. The dude, he's throwing punches because Laura's running.
Yeah, those punches are hard to stop, but at the same time, they're just.
But you see, Laura's getting his occasional. But you see, you got to give credit to Lara. You see, he landed that straight left, so he's landing his occasional, straight left here and there. He's popping a jab here and there. So
I think he's trying to frustrate him, man.
It really comes down to what you like. I honestly, I was such a Canelo that when I watched this, I was giving Lara credit for this. But now, I don't know 6 years removed, I'm not liking what I'm seeing from Lara. Honestly, it feels like he's running.
A full minute, man.
But that is a Lara round. That is a Lara round.
I actually had it a 10-10 right before, and I said, no, I'm not going to score it 10-10, so I gave it to Lara 10-9. But that's by the thinnest of margins, and Lara hit him with the hardest shot. That shouldn't have been. Yeah, it's just
Canelo wasn't doing anything. Like, Canelo had the occasional left hook to the body whenever Lara was changing directions, but he didn't really put the punches together in that round. He did add more pressure, which I'm sure was going to pay dividends in the next round.
He was frustrated in this round, Canelo, man. He was throwing real wide shots.
There's no way Lara could keep up this pace, though. And I know that he does, but I want to see when he breaks down. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Because there's no way he's going to be able to keep up this moving like that. It's too much moving.
A lot.
But yeah, I mean, Canelo's defense definitely underrated, bro. He's right in front of Lara and deflecting a lot of those shots, parrying, man. That his left hand, he does really good. See, he's
look at him stock there.
Yes,
that
and he let go 3 punches there. That left hook landed to the body.
Oh.
Okay, now he's getting a little more aggressive now. Okay, good left hook to the body and uppercut. Okay, he came out to give us some action this round. Lara landed that jab.
A lot of success.
Yeah, Lara landed that jab and disrupted the left hook of Canelo.
Yeah. I think that right now I'm starting to see Canelo's range coming in now.
He beat him to the body right there.
Okay. Lara did not like that at all.
No, he got his hands down.
His hands now.
Exactly. His hands are down after that body shot. Wow.
Yep.
That hurt. Oof.
And look at Lara. I mean, look at Canelo getting his foot on the outside of Lara's front foot. That's how you maintain power in your right hand against the southpaw.
Yes.
That's so beautiful.
Bro, he's running for real now. Like that.
Wow. He's trying to make fun of it. But
bro, he got from one side of the ring to the other with like a leap.
He's fighting like a fox out here.
But he's still very accurate. So you're going to see he's going to land pot shot on Canelo. He missed that one, though. He missed that straight left.
It counted down 130. 129?
I'm on 26. 5.
Okay,
4,
I got a call, so
3, 2,
okay, I'm good.
1. Round 4, minute 19. We're at the 18:55 second mark on the Dazn link for Canelo versus Lara. It's Film Study Tuesday, where we review a fight that you guys pick. We're watching Film Study Tuesday, Canelo Lara. Next week's post is out. Get your topic in to see if we choose your fight. It's looking like Hagler, Leonard is in the running for next week, though. It's coming in pretty strong. I've seen like 4 or 5 recommendations for that.
The pressure is there by Canelo, man. It's been the same thing the last 4 rounds.
Super.
He's in his face.
I feel bad that I gave Lara this fight because, like, you know, I'm looking at it now and I just don't feel the same. He's moving so much. But then again, I did give him the last round, even though he was moving. He just landed the better shots.
You said it was a definitive Lara round. I don't think it was.
It could have swung. Those were swing rounds. I gave it.
Yeah, I mean, this is a Canelo round so far, but you know,
for sure.
There you go.
I feel like he wore. Did he wear these shorts versus Kirkland or what? I'm sure a guy on this level doesn't re-wear shorts, but I feel like I remember him with orange and black before.
Wow, man, Lara is just.
He took the round off. He took that round off. Let me see. So I got that one for Canelo. So I got it 38-29 Canelo so far. Oh no, I gotta add a 9 here for Lara. I got it 38-38 right now.
Yeah, I got it 38-38.
That was on the arm. See, I'm telling you, Lara he doesn't get credit for his defense. Look, even the uppercut didn't land.
Yeah, but he's defending. He's definitely not winning by the
Now he was accurate with the straight left, but it just wasn't enough work. He's getting outworked though.
Still a Canelo round.
Definitely.
I can't give you the round if you're just throwing 20 punches, 18 punches, every once in a while.
Yo, how do you get hit with that mouthpiece in there and it does not
bust
cut your
grill
gums
up
to hell?
Yeah, man. Oof,
bro.
Canelo fanning to the crowd with that big ass miss.
Oof.
Yo, Lara begged for this fight too. He should have been fighting harder, bro.
Oh, nice right hook by Lara.
Look, on him toes, bro. He had to been running so many miles to put up this type of a performance on his toes. Like, look. He literally ran right there for 7 steps.
Running, bro.
He literally ran, bro, and laughed. Oh, good pot shot. 2 of them.
Man.
Nice and he dipped that. You see how he went under that?
He's winning this fight.
Off. He's beating his body. Yeah, all right. That hurt it. Wow. Look. Running again. I'm out of here.
Those are the worst shots of the fight right there.
Canelo beat the drums right there.
Canelo with the nice little under over.
Oof, again, beat the drums some more.
Left uppercut to a double body shot by Canelo, yo.
Good straight left by Lara. Lara hit him with a straight left. That got his attention. Look at his eyes swelled up already.
And I think this
good right hook by Lara. Shit. Oof, good body shot by. Yo, why is Lara complaining about that left hook, bro? You a southpaw. You gonna get hit to the back a little bit when you turn like that.
Exactly.
Nah, he was complaining about the hip shot.
You saying it's low?
Happens to happen. No, you get hit in the hip enough, man.
Bro, this ain't stick and move, Mr. 704. Lara's on that bicicleta. Translation, bicycle. Bro.
Mayweather used to fight on the back foot, man, but he was a combination puncher, man. He's real tentative, Lara. He's picking at the guard and then he throws in a pop in left. Wow.
Look, he had to take that deep breath. Them body shots of Canelo hurt, but he fighting back. He threw that right hook. I just don't like all this bouncing around. They saying stick and move. I don't know. He definitely making Canelo miss like a mojo.
Yeah, but it's almost like he's playing tag, man.
Yeah. He's not there to be hit.
And then when these punches land and Lara's running halfway across, like, what does that show another judge? If they have a bad angle on it, in their mind, maybe they think he's getting hit with something that's sending him flying. Like, it's a bad look.
It isn't an exciting fight, bro. It's in the 5th round, and I'm not happy.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a one-sided fight from an interesting point of view.
Again, he picks at the
entertainment,
guard.
I should say.
Lara's picking at the guard, and then he doesn't do nothing. He'll throw one shot, if that. You got Alvarez on him. That pressure's crazy, man.
I tell you what, man. This is 6 years old. I appreciate Canelo's defense a lot more, though.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That's.
I wonder if he's still at this. Because he's got no knee braces here.
Yo, that version of Lara right there, I think beats every 154-pounder in the world.
I don't even want to see that version of Lara. He moving too much.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Look at this. Look at this. Damn, he about to tag Canelo with that right hook. Bang!
I gave that round to Canelo. I felt like the body work was just
Lara
so
got
much
no
more
power,
damaging.
yo. Look at this replay. Lara got no power, bro. He fucking hit him with the left hook with everything. He turned his whole body. That's exactly how they want you to throw it when a coach is training you, bro. How the fuck did he not? Yo, Canelo, he stayed rolling with those punches, bro. He did that to Triple D all night. 48-47 for me. I got Canelo up one round, 48-47. Hopefully Lara could take it, because I promise you, I scored it for Lara the first time, and I was upset. I thought Canelo robbed Lara, so hopefully he could take it.
I got Nello up by a round.
Yeah, me too, 48-47. Hopefully Lara turns it up in the end or something here. Okay, Lara.
Man, he throws that jab like the way that people that do swords and stuff, you know what I'm talking about? Throw that sword. Fencing. There you go.
Bro, he doesn't respect
like a fencer.
He doesn't respect Lara's power.
He doesn't at all.
At all, bro. Every time Lara throws a jab, he's trying to counter that shit.
This fight would be so much different if it happened now.
Oh yeah. He'd probably stop him now.
Canelo with that right hand.
Because he
barely missed him.
He's killing him to the body, and this is,
He's trying to slow him down.
Yeah, of course. That's what the body work is for.
A lot of the swing rounds, because they don't count the body punches as much as those head punches.
Yeah, but those are, that's why it's good to rewatch, right? Because obviously we judge better. I think I hated that phrase in boxing. Oh, they don't really score body shots. What the fuck? Don't they really hurt? So then you should really score. Like, what the fuck? It don't even make sense, man.
There goes the typical Canelo pressure with that head movement. But it just seems to.
What's up with Lara, bro? He not letting the hands go, though.
You know what it is, too? It's like Lara understands distance so well, but as well as he understands it, he's not willing to do anything with it. And I think when you realize that, it's starting to make you feel like, well, why? Oh, it's because he's scared of Canelo. Well, then who's winning this fight?
It's those body shots right there, Mario. He scared to throw because Canelo's countering to the body. His same Kovalev fight all over just happened 6 years early. Every time he throws, he's digging to the body.
Well put. You're right. That's exactly what it is. He was throwing some of those feints similar to the way he did in the Kovalev.
Body shots is working.
And you see his eyes.
He's totally countering
on the head, and then he throws that body shot. He's so good at that.
He's totally countering with like shovel uppercuts.
Nice left shot. Nice left shot.
Look at that. Look at that. 2 more body shots. That's all he wants. He wants to counter to the body. But he's got no respect for Lara's jab. Lara getting no respect with that jab anymore.
Oh.
Good right hook by Lara and a pivot out.
Wow, man. Why does this fight seem like it started with...
Good shot by Lara catching fucking Canelo. That made Canelo mad.
What?
He caught Canelo trying to land that big ass... he bodying him
that big ass uppercut. Oh, look at Canelo running after him.
Yeah, no, and ripping him to the body.
Yo, a lot of he's been on survival mode.
Bro, he's a great counter puncher, bro.
So how do you judge this at this point, right? Because Lara definitely landed what looked prettier, but Canelo had him in the of trouble.
That was Canelo for me, but I know it's probably not like the official judges probably ain't score like that because he did mostly body shots, but that was a Canelo round for me. He landed so many body shots. He set the pace of the ring. Look, he had Lara running.
Nah, like Canelo round, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like he barely stood and fought. He was like Pacquiao in the punches where you know how Pacquiao moves forward and punches. Look at the Charlos. Look how young they look there.
Those rounds could have gone a lot,
but he ducking though. But he ducking though.
Yeah,
but he ducking though.
Real quick. Total punches in that round. That was round 6.
Dan ain't got no jewelry on,
landed
bruh.
6 punches of 38. to Lara's 7 of 35. Canelo threw 11 jabs.
Wait. What? Say it again. Canelo landed how many?
Canelo landed 6 of 38 to Laura's 7 of 35.
No way. He landed more than 6
landed
punches.
the same
He
amount
landed
of
more than
punches.
6 punches. They wildin'. CompuBox
No,
sucks.
that's what they say. They landed 6 and 7 punches in that round.
Hell no. I know for sure he landed more than 6, bro.
1-2, step to the side. That's Lara.
Yep.
1-2, step to the side. 1-2, step to the side. 1-2, step to the side.
He's like one of those pitchers in baseball that has like 2 really good pitches, but like has never bothered to develop the other pitches. You know what I'm saying? And
yo, did you see the news that Laura and Jamel Charlo might get made?
Yes, I saw that.
Crazy.
I saw that.
Left hand.
Yo, that's gonna be Ronnie Shields' motherfucking vindication right there. He wants that right there.
I want to see it, but at the same time, it's kind of messed up that he's fighting the interim champion when isn't Rosario the super champion?
Yeah, Rosario. No, Rosario is WB.
I
thought he was
WBO.
I thought he was WB.
And Lara's like a WBO interim or
and
something
he
like
IBF.
that.
No, you're right. He's WBA and IBF in the IBO, but they dropped the IBO.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I still want to see it though because that is the kind of bad blood that. Yeah.
Lara would.
Good combination by Lara. 1-2 and he pivot out again. Same thing he's doing though. 1-2 move. 1-2 move. Oof. Body shots.
And
by
he's throwing
Canelo.
that. He's throwing like change ups and fastballs. He's throwing like real slow, methodical 1 and 2s. Then he'll speed up that 2 real fast.
Oh,
catch him with that right.
Good body shot by Canelo. He keep catching him on the way out, man. I think it's because he's a southpaw. That left hook's so easy to land or something.
Could be.
Yeah. Laura not doing himself any favors like this, man. Oh, shit. My fight buffering. I'm about to slow down on y'all. Damn.
Where are you at? Just let us know.
I'm going to close some of this up, man. I don't know why I'm buffering.
I can't even say much about the fight right now because it's the same thing.
It is. But you can see Canelo's frustration is starting to turn into focus. You know, he's starting to sit down his punches a little better. I think he's making him count a little bit more. Very nice uppercut from Canelo. Ness, where you at? We can get to where you're at.
Man, I'm on 50, 49.
Okay, let me pause.
Nah, it just completely froze on me now.
I'm on 31, 53, 54, 55. All right, Canelo jab, right hand to the body. It's looking like he's using the jab as a range finder, not a range finder, but to cover ground, and then throws a mean right to the body. Looks like Lara at this point has swelling on his right eye as well. So it's not just Canelo now.
Those body shots just look worse and worse. Count it down for me, Doomy.
Right now it's 32-21. I mean 32-24, 32-25, 32-26, 32-27, 32-31. Now watch this now. They're doing a slow play. Boom, uppercut. He's done this. It's one of his favorite punches. It's sort of like, look at my right hand, and then while you're looking at it, I come up the middle with that left uppercut. You know, usually it's a hook, body shot, a hook, but very tricky punch, very sneaky, very skillful for Canelo, man.
What's the timestamp on the video?
Right now it's 33, 33:02, 33:04.
Oh, I'm behind a bit.
So stop it at 33:06 or 07, whatever you can. And we'll wait for Ness.
33:15.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, well, I have it on play. I don't know if you guys just want me to stop.
Yeah, you could pot, or, well, I don't know, Ness, what do you want to do?
Yeah, let us catch up to you. Pause it.
All right, 33:30.
33:30. All right. We'll get there. Yeah, man. I do remember this fight going this way at the end. You know, it's definitely how I remember it. There are just certain aspects of it right now that I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of remember this, or I kind of remember that.
Did you guys press play or what?
Not yet.
All right, let's do it. Look, 3, 2, 1, play.
Well,
right. I'm at 33:29, round 8, minute 2:40 in the clock. But it's definitely, I don't know what the fuck is going on. It's definitely slow, bro. Like
Okay.
laggy for me.
Right now, Canelo and Lara, mid-range, both of them kind of pawing at each other with their jabs. And,
I don't like Canelo leaving his jab out there like that.
Yeah, he's putting the stick out there. I guess he's just kind of trying to blind Lara a little bit. Ooh, nice one too.
Maybe catch some distance for the right hand.
Yo.
Yeah, he's stepping in with a lot of coverage.
Caught Lara. Yes. Caught him with the straight right. He's actually doing good, when you think about it. This is a southpaw.
Mm-hmm.
I found it difficult with a southpaw, man. I feel like you lose your jab versus the southpaw. I mean, I'm not saying professional fighter. I just feel like it's harder to jab from the orthodox position when you're fighting a southpaw.
It's unorthodox, and it's literally like both of you are fencing. That's basically it. You got the sword out there, and you can go over the jab.
Lara, I can't believe Lara don't do more than 1-2. Like, why can't he throw a hook in there?
Is it he doesn't want to sit there and stand?
Yeah, he doesn't want to commit, bro. He don't want to get hit. He don't want to get hit. No. He rather like he's sneaking, man. He's sneaking. Little peck. I'm out.
And look at that. Canelo's making his punches count in ways that Lara's not. And Lara's reacting to
Laura's
it
landing.
In ways that
he's landing this round.
He is
anyway.
landing, absolutely. He's landed, pretty well the last couple rounds.
But I think Canelo got him bleeding, or was it me? Was my shit
right.
buffering too much?
Right eye.
Right eye. Yep, right eye.
Body shot again.
I thought Canelo could have let that right hand go right there.
Oh my goodness, man! This is. Hey, look, I don't remember it being this much running, man. But I guess when we first watched it, we were giving Lara so much credit because of. I guess maybe we were kind of
my
tying
shit
it
paused
Floyd
again,
Mayweather.
Bro. I don't know what's up. Yeah, man.
Well, that Paul Williams, Carlos Molina fight. I mean, Lara had proved himself to be a very, very dangerous out.
35-58.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yeah, pause it so I can catch up, man. I don't know. I'm trying to check if
I'm at 9 seconds left in the round.
All right, I'm at 7 right there.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's
I don't remember this much running, but like I said, maybe when we saw Canelo versus Floyd, we seen how Canelo had so much trouble with that type of style, and when we went ahead and watched this fight, we might have gave Lara more credit than he really was due, man, because of the performance that Canelo had with Mayweather. I mean, this is just an absurd amount of running, and in some of the rounds, I can't give Lara credit because he throws the shots while he's running, but a lot of these times it's just running and side to side lateral movement, and it's sort of like you're trying to juke him. Like, this ain't football, bro.
That's exactly what he's doing. Like, he'll stop and then go the other way. It's not like he'll stop to fight. He'll just stop to fake him out.
And you can do that, but it's just the whole fight. Every minute of every round, it's just that. And he's not throwing as much as he should. He's just he opened up as a scared fighter. This whole fight from the beginning looks like it's just been like kind of a survival mode, and he hasn't given Alvarez anything that Alvarez is going to respect him for.
What timestamp you're at? Fucking
9 seconds in the eighth left. 9 seconds left in the eighth. It's 36:02.
All right. 3, 2, 1, bam.
All right. Bro, looks like it finishes off like every other round.
And look, the fact that we're saying he's running, but it sounds cliche to say he's running, but it's the way that he's moving. Like, he's really good at what he does, man. He takes like a step back, and it's like a leap or a skip. So it makes it look or feel like he's running.
Well, there's these moments, too, where they're both open for exchanges, and Lara's not committing. Lara just looks like he's in worse shape. I mean, not like physically, I just mean like he's taking more damage.
Yeah, I think it's the cut that gives that illusion, though, because
Definitely.
you know he's getting hit to the body more than anything. You know what I mean? Because he's on the bike.
Definitely.
Nah, his nose looked a little busted, but
Yeah, and I think the look in his eyes too, a little bloodshot.
I mean,
but
his
definitely
eyes,
the nose.
Canelo's, yeah, Canelo shots are more impactful than
Sorry about that.
Whoa.
No clue.
Again, guess what's happening right now, folks? TBV. Lara is fighting on his back foot.
What timestamp you guys on? This thing is buffering for crazy for me, bro.
37, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 37, 40, 37, 41.
Lara with the pullback parry right now.
See, I like that move, that pullback parry. I that's something he should have utilized a little more. But then that would have made him have to follow up with something afterwards. Can't just sit there in the pocket after that.
Canelo's body work is unbelievable in this fight, man. I mean, it's aggressive.
Yeah,
Aggressive.
but that's because he knew that was the only way to catch up to this guy. Ooh. I'm going to switch to my phone, bro. This thing is horrible.
Yeah, I switched to my phone. If he would have landed one of those uppercuts that he threw this round, I think he could have stopped him.
I'm done.
Left hook to the body.
Yeah.
He's throwing a left hook to the body and right uppercut right up the middle to the stomach.
Oh. Yeah, I don't agree with.
Okay, so Robert Byrd right now.
Yeah, I don't agree with Bird's call there. That looked like Lara charging in. I mean, Canelo definitely was there, but.
You see that? Canelo looked over like, you see, he's leaning his head on me.
Yep.
Oh.
Boy,
you got that.
And look at that. Look at how
right now. No, he got him mad.
Look at Lara how he reacts to those punches, whether
what
he's moving that way or
stamp?
not. You got ninth round, a minute 13, a minute 12. That's 9 minutes. 39:01, 39:02, 39:03, 39:04.
Bro, it's been a Canelo fest the last.
I mean, he's
4 rounds.
throwing these double jabs from like half a foot out of distance. Lara is. I mean, he's not even trying to land some of this.
You know, I think it works better on the phone because it's smaller resolution. I think it's their servers, bro.
Yeah,
because I'm on this I'm on my Mac. My Mac's like 27 inches, and all I get is buffering. Now I'm on the phone, and it works.
Yeah.
Dan, that wasn't no knockdown. That was a slip.
Oh, you Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
What mark are y'all on? I'm at 39:54.
39:48.
Oh man. All right.
39:46. Just wait for us. 39:49, 50. 39, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58.
Again, it's pawing at each other's jab.
Where are you at now?
It is. I'm
literally watching. Go ahead.
408.
Yeah.
40, okay. 09, 40, 10. Good. Okay.
40, 10.
I turned around.
A few seconds behind you guys.
Yo, she's drunk. You see her in the pink dress?
Yeah,
she was drunk. She was doing TikTok. Yo,
it's been.
Who's the cut man? Is that Manny Robles, the cut man for Ronnie? Who's in the corner right there? Who's that dude doing the cut for Lara?
Can't see him.
I know.
Oh, you know who that was? That was doing the cut. I thought you said outside the ring.
Bro, that should have been a knockdown. That should have been a knockdown. He hit him, then he slipped.
Slipped on the water.
Yeah, but he got hit first. Look.
Yo, that happened
let's
to me
see.
My amateur
oh, he didn't get hit. He didn't get hit. Thank God for replays.
Yeah, but when you hop in, he's hopped, bro. He
hopped 7 feet right there.
He looked like a cat. Like, straight up.
Who'd y'all give that last round to?
Bro, I wasn't able to score that round, man. I've been fucking surfing here. I had to switch from computer to phone just for the fight to stop buffering.
Canelo with aggressive body punching, man. I mean,
good counter by Lara, though. He countered the shit out of Canelo's jab. Popped his face.
I feel like Lara's never more than like a couple of steps away from turning around and turning this fight around, and yet
man, he's not committing enough. He's not committing enough because he knows that firepower's there, bro. He got to stand in that fight a little bit more. Throw a 1-2-3. See, even there, it was like what 1-2-1-2.
1-2-3. That was a 1-2-3.
That shit looked like 1-2-1-2.
Canelo back, and Canelo's being aggressive, overthrowing, but he is definitely getting frustrated.
That looked like a 1-2.
Punches aren't hurting Canelo, but they're chipping away at his pride.
I mean, yo, he's pot shying Canelo though, but they're just one. Yeah. They're one at a time.
And none of them have enough sting on them to do any real damage.
Grabs him up. He threw a left body shot, Canelo, and then kind of just held him in place. It's very frustrating when you got a guy like that doesn't want to fight.
He held him so he don't go. He don't move anymore.
And that jab just moves like if a machine's throwing it. It's the same. I mean, he changes.
Oh shit! Good one.
Oh, very
good
nice.
1-2-3 by Lara.
It was that right hand that caught.
And that's
him,
what I'm
actually.
saying, man. Oh, but now Canelo comes back with like 4. That's what I'm saying.
Close round.
If you're Lara, man, you gotta start throwing more than one, bro, because he's not expecting it, and you can land. But he's not committing. By the time he's throwing number 3, he got half his body out running out the door.
Look,
he's starting to see some damage on Canelo too.
I mean, that right eye is the only thing I see, man, and it's not that bad. It's been the same thing. Back up, 1-2 punch, go to the right, go to the left, go to the right, go to the left. He's just running. Lara has his little moments, but they're so short and ending so soon, man.
Yeah.
You got Canelo that's constantly putting pressure, constantly landing these body shots. And for some reason, it hasn't winded him. He hasn't slowed down.
I feel like he isn't running as much in this round. Like even the times where he's getting away, it's like he's resetting. And you can see it in his mind, like in his eyes, he's resetting.
There.
Definitely resetting, but
he's moving, bro.
It's not enough. You're right.
He's moving a lot, man. He's moving a lot.
And it comes down to, I guess, judging styles, man. If you like an aggressive fighter, that's what you're gonna go for. If you like a boxer, but I mean, even if you like a boxer, how could you give that to Lara when he's not throwing the amount of punches needed and landing these shots that are? He's not holding Canelo back. Canelo's just 100 miles an hour.
Forget holding Canelo back. He's not even holding his own ground.
I did give this round to Lara, but I think it was really close.
That 1-2-3 was
look at the work
nice.
that he did here.
Yeah, that 1-2-3 was nice,
amazing.
but it was really 1-2-1-2. He just missed the last one.
Look, he throws that
just straight
jab
left. See, there goes the right.
Like
See, there goes the 1-2-3. You see the hook landed because, bro, all you doing is 1-2 all night. Mixing the fucking hook, man. Big body shot by Canelo.
Yeah, I feel more confident giving that one to Lara. Even though, like you said, Doomy, I mean, Canelo's landing the shots that really count. To me, that was one of the best rounds Lara's had in several.
Nah, we could go ahead. I could go ahead and give that round a lot as well. But it's
real
swing
quick,
rounds, man.
We're in round 11, 254 mark. We're on Dazn link for the Canelo versus Lara. Minute mark 45:26.
Again, pressure's being
all
put
night
forward by Canelo.
Exactly, man. All night. Canelo's the stalker. Was what I was gonna say. I mean, only one guy's making a fight.
My boy looking like Michael Myers right now.
I don't know. I mean, these are the last 2 rounds. Maybe Lara can, I don't know, do something here.
Good core movement by Canelo always, man. You got to love Canelo's style, man. He's just in your face, but he's moving, and not just only from the head, but from the core, and throwing these vicious body shots that, I mean, it's making Lara just leap out of the way like a cat every time. He doesn't want to keep getting hit with these, but he needs to do more. Lara needs to do more if he's going to go ahead and claim this fight for himself.
He's only doing that same combo, man. That shit look corny, too.
It's a 1-2. 1-2.
That's it. 1-2-1-2.
Maybe he expected Canelo to eventually be super frustrated to the point where he would catch him with a counter, but it's just such a disciplined fighter.
Look, same thing. 1-2-1-2. The hell?
I actually have it 6-4 right now for Canelo in terms of rounds.
Finally, he threw the right hook. That shit landed.
Very nice right hand too.
Doubled up on it too, Lara.
Doubled up. Yep.
Bro, is that he's wilding with the same fucking things. He's predictable.
There we go. Left to right, back to the left. Hooks,
Yep.
hit hook.
There
right
it is.
Right hook, and he's
out.
This is why I don't go back and watch fights, bro. This fight was so much more exciting to me the first time around. Like now, I'm dying for it to be over.
Yo, they could have fought in a ring that was shaped like a half moon, and they would have been totally fine.
Nice one.
Oh, that was a hard right hand from Canelo.
Yo, why is Canelo trying that goofy ass uppercut like that? He gonna get knocked out.
Yeah, though, he's definitely refined it though.
Yo, he trying that shit. Yo, he bringing that shit from Guadalajara, Mexico. Yo, what the fuck?
De las montañas.
Yo, that shit coming from the down under, bruh. He bending his knees with it and everything. That was hilarious.
Tiger uppercut.
Enrique, you got the timestamp? We are on 47:57 of the Dazn Canelo versus Lara link. We're in round number 10. 9 seconds left. Canelo versus Lara. Film Study Tuesdays. TBV rocking out Doomsday. Mario Munguia. Enrique Church.
Yeah. Nah, I'm on I'm on my laptop and I gotta log in and I forgot the password to
Dazn.
That sure as hell is, man.
Bro, why you don't got your password like your son name, like Rico 911?
Nah, man, I restarted this.
Canelo
computer.
with a right hand shot.
Lara tired, man. You seen that big ass exhale? I thought he was Whitney.
He made him deep.
Look,
get a deep breath.
Oh man, Lara's fast though. He just flicked the jab. Once he seen it landed, he sent that left.
Yeah, no, the jab shot position the head for the right hand shot.
Oh, that's not him.
Look, that's not him. It looked like him for sure, but we know him too.
Yeah, I can't remember this guy's name in the corner.
It wasn't him?
No,
nah.
Got Reynoso right now in the corner right there talking to Canelito.
Eddie Reynoso wasn't even famous back then. That's why they ain't call him Eddie. They had his name Edison Reynoso.
I remember that.
he ain't built up the swag yet to just be called Eddie.
Yo, round 12. Canelo on him now like a little
big right hand by Canelo.
That's the only bad thing about not hearing. I wonder what they told him.
Oh my God! How much energy is Canelo wasting doing all that Mike Tyson shit?
12th round.
Oof, beating the body up though.
I think it's close.
See, at least he going for it. He beating that body.
He's in blood in the morning. I promise you.
Yeah, I know. Lara probably ain't. Ooh, good shit, Lara.
Oh, wow. Lara.
That was fucking big right there.
It's that same left hand down the middle and that right.
Oh, my God. Canelo with the 6-punch combination.
Canelo is just viciously.
Enrique, put your headphones on. You're always doing that. Or mute yourself till you get your shit together.
Lara must have had an interesting night that night after his dinner.
Oh, good body shot by Canelo and good right hook by Lara.
Oh, I think that one hurt him.
Lara hit his ass with a right hook.
The body shot hurt him, but I think that right hand caught him on the chin.
Lara's jab, bro. This kid he flicks that jab.
It's a machine jab. It's like he's just built to throw it.
Lara on the back foot, looked like he dancing salsa all day.
He Cuban, man.
Canelo actually landed a really good jab.
Yo, Canelo, man. Cuando se enseña a pelear, le doy la revancha. That's his post fight. He's like, when he learn how to fight, I'll give him the rematch. And I see it, man. My man upset. He like, bro, we here on Mexican Independence Day, and you on your Ducati right now.
My boy got a special mouthpiece, so he breathed more, man. Cause look at the amount of movement, man. From 1 to 12, bro. Wow. The amount of movement is crazy. But not enough punching.
In shape, man. He in shape. Remember that back then
you could get told you in shape.
Back then he sparred both the Charlos.
You just running.
Back then he sparred both the Charlos because they was all in the same stable with Ronnie.
Left hand by Lara.
Good left hook. Yo, I wish we needed combi box on them left hooks. How many fucking left hooks did Canelo land? Damn.
A lot, bro. A lot. I don't even know how. how he didn't slow down, man. It's
This was July, not Mexican Independence. That's whack.
Yeah.
Why they fought in July?
He didn't claim the date yet.
July 12th.
Still at
pawing at the guard. Canelo in the mid range tries to shorten up. It looks like Lara's complaining for a blow, but it didn't look like it was.
Yeah.
Even when they land on Lara's gloves, he flies.
That right hand stumbled him.
Laura.
Throw their hands
Laura's
down.
looking like
Laura lucky he got a tight fight.
Yeah, that was.
Oh man, Lara, don't jump on the top turnbuckle,
No.
Lara. Don't do it, champ.
Then he slit his throat like I killed him. Yo, he slit his throat like I killed him. I told y'all. I did it.
He said off with his head.
Let me see something, man. Damn, bro.
He had the Mitsubishi hat.
Yo, so it looks like my first time scoring it, I gave that shit to Laura. I know. No, but I told y'all that.
In 2014, right? You talking about?
Yeah, back in 2014. But right now, I got it, I believe, if this is right? 116, 115? Is that right?
No, it should be 116. If you have 8 rounds to 4, 116, 112.
1, 2, wait, 1.
I gave Lara 2 rounds, gentlemen. That's
118, 110.
Fair
And I
amount.
scored it 116, 112 for Canelo. The first time I ever scored it, I had it 117, 113 Canelo. I mean, I'm sorry, 117, 111 Canelo. So I actually had it a round closer. And I wouldn't have mind a 115, 113 scorecard. I think 7-5, 8-4 is a good scorecard. I don't see a draw here, man. I really don't. But if you like that style, then I guess I could see it. But I don't know. I don't think I could. I could watch this 100 times. I'll never get closer than 7-5.
Bro, I gave him 2 rounds, man.
2 rounds. Which rounds were they?
You
I gave him 2
disrespectful.
rounds. I gave him round 10 and round 2.
You ain't give him 12?
Excuse me.
You ain't give
I
him
gave
round 12?
Sorry, I had a different bolt at whatever. I had a different I gave him 3 rounds. Excuse me. I gave him round 1. I gave him round 3, and I gave him round 10.
I gave him those same rounds.
And that's it, man. That's all he gets from me.
But I also gave him rounds. I gave him rounds 9 and 10, and I gave him rounds 1 and 3. 1 and 3, 9 and 10. But that 8th round to me was very close. I think that could have been.
I gave him round 1, 10. I mean, excuse me, 1, 3, 10, and 12. I think 12 is arguable. You know,
Lara did a lot of things good in that round. I just felt like Canelo landed the harder shots, but definitely if you're watching and
swing rounds, man.
My swing rounds,
exactly.
my swing rounds is 5 and 6. I could see anybody giving them either way, but yeah, that was that, man. I hope next week's fight is better. That shit was trash.
Yeah,
it was one of those fights, man.
That shit, yo, I swear, it was so much more exciting the first time around. That's because I was invested, and this is what I'm saying about guys, you know, club laning. I was invested in Lara. I even seen him winning because of everything he did to get that fight. And watching it this time, 6 years later, bruh, I feel like he ran the entire fucking night. It's crazy. But, you know, I could see what I got here. 116, 112, 8-4. But I won't argue if you had it a draw with each because if you gave Lara 5 and 6, you know, it's a draw. But let's go out to the callers. Enrique, you got anything to add? You jumped on pretty late, man.
Yeah, no, I wish I could have rewatched it because I was one of those guys that were like, damn, I think Laura had it by a round ahead, or a draw. That was my argument when it happened back in 2014. So
yeah, bro, I was one of them dudes thought Laura won, and then looking at it today is just damn, man. My man on his bike too much, bro. He getting hit to the body every time he try to run away. He getting left hook to the body.
But also another thing, not even watching the fight, not rewatching the fight, rather. Mario sent me the punch stats, and I was still in my mind like, yeah, man, Laura won by these stats. But then, the power punches percentage for Canelo were higher. So I was like, all right, maybe they scored it based off of effective.
Nah, you're absolutely right.
Laura landed like 5 power punches that fight, bro. He was bullshitting, bro. Let me get to these callers.
Right, those power punches really made a difference, Enrique.
Hell yeah, they slowed Laura down. They made a difference physically because you could see that Laura started fighting. Listen, his best round was the first round. That's the sad part. That was his best round.
The best round.
That was his best round. It's like Mario said, he ain't feel the power yet, so he was fighting confident. Once he felt them left hook to the body, it was over. He went European guard on me.
These calls are brought to you by El Camino Electrical Services, experts in electric vehicle charging stations. For consultations and turnkey installation, visit us at elcaminoelectricalservices.com.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
All right. We're going to Trey in the Bay. Boomerang, what it do?
Hey, come back to me, Ness.
All right, we got Intrigue, Boomerang.
Riding in the form with a form, 4 Gianos on my feet, and the paint look wet. Every corner that we been, there's another broke neck. Rolling through the city, swag game on full flex. I know you see.
What's good?
What up, Intrigue?
Chillin', man. I was missing so many parts of the fight, but I'm glad y'all did this, man. What y'all ended up having the score for the fight?
116, 112, or a draw. Because it all depends how you scored it. I mean, I scored it for Canelo this time, though.
I know the first time I saw it, I actually scored it for Lara, but I'm going to have to go back. I'm going to still go back and see what I get on my score. But that's it. Come back to me. I'll listen to what everybody got to say.
All right. Steve, Chicago, talk to us.
Yeah, hey, what's up? Yeah, it's fun watching it the second time around. You see a little different aspect of it. I'll be honest with you, tonight I scored it a draw. I gave Lara round 1, 3, 6. I gave him round 9 and then round 12. Or 10, I'm sorry. Round 10 and 12. And I gave Canelo 2, 4, 5. 6, 7, 7, 8, and 11. But I had it a draw tonight. But like you said, this fight was so. Lara ran the whole damn fight. It was so hard to score it. He'd hit him, move, But if Lara, like you said, with the power punches, he didn't land any. That was all Canelo.
Cut it.
It's so interesting, his scorecard, because didn't I say 5 and 6 was swing rounds? And I'm like, Doomy, you ain't give him 12? So he gave Laura 12 and 10, 2 rounds I gave. He
said 9 and 10. He said 12 and then he switched it back to 10.
Really? I heard him say 9. I just thought he did 9, 10, 12.
He said 9, 12, and then he said, oh, wait, my bad, 9 and 10. And honestly, after hearing Steve talk, yeah, I could see a draw because those were swing rounds. And then I had 2 other swing rounds. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, how could I not see it a draw?
But looking back on it now, looking back on it now, though, man, I know the first time around, I'm not even going to sit here and act like I had Canelo winning the first time around. Guys, I had Lara winning.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know if it was because I was just
hating. We was hating on him.
Yeah, hating, watching it through the scope of, oh, look what Mayweather did to him. He hasn't learned his lesson.
Nah, not even. It's just there was a lot of hype. There was a lot of hype around Lara. We thought he was that dude, man. It was a lot of hype. That's all it was, bruh.
And you know what it was?
He dropped the ball.
It was oh, I'm sorry. it was a mixed thing for me, like where y'all were like critical because he was giving that golden boy treatment. I was like thinking, here comes our next, Julio Cesar Chavez. I thought, oh man, Mexico's back in like a real big way, and
he
I didn't want him to
rematch him
lose.
though, cause that shit is not like a good fight. Like,
yeah,
like it gives guys ammunition when there's no threat there. Like, is a little bit of tweaking of the game plan. You stop Lara. You know what I mean? But I guess it ain't worth it at this point
he was
either.
very successful with the style. Don't get me wrong. Like, he was very successful at times with, discalibrating that forward pressure that Canelo was putting on him. But he wouldn't.
Yeah, by running.
Yeah, no, and that's what you do with a guy like that. But he wouldn't sit and exchange. It was just not enough punches being thrown, and I don't know what the game plan was in that corner. I don't know if they were trying to break the rounds down, and say, hey man, just get the cleaner shots. What was it? Because it was just a whole fight on the back foot. There was nothing else, and that's why now looking at it, and I guess. This was like 4 or 5 years ago, right? So it's like now I'm looking at.
I thought it was 2014.
2014. So I'm like, my IQ has risen a lot.
Exactly. That's what I feel like. I said, yo, I bet you I go back. I'm not gonna see this one because you learn, you evolve, and you learn how to appreciate certain things. So now when I see Lara getting out the corner, instead of just saying, damn, Canelo's letting him out the corner. He's not cutting him off. I start to see, damn, he didn't cut him off, but he hit him with the left hook on the way out. Yeah. It's going to do damage over the length of time. Let me go out to the next caller. We going out to New Orleans.
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. We're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'll kill this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
Chee!
JT. JT. All right. JT's busy. We're going to Info Joe. Info, just jump in, man. I think I got to change the batteries on my mouse, man. She might have just died in mid-circle.
No doubt. Yo. I scored in the draw, man. Hey, what up, Doomsday? Tell your cousin, man, he did a good job too, man, in that fight with Mitty. Tell him I said that.
He'll appreciate that, man. I let him know.
Yeah. I scored in the draw, man. I gave Lara 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, and 11, and I had 3 swing rounds. 3, 5, and 12. But I think Canelo landed the harder punches, but I thought Lara landed the cleaner punches. But we know Lara shit. Before the fight started, he was gonna be on the back foot. You know what I'm saying? That's just his style. He never changed it since he heard. That's the only time that he stood there and went toe to toe. But that's all I got, fam.
All right, Joe, man. Thanks for calling in. Damn sure it was the battery.
Joe gave it the tie.
I told you, but that's two people that said they see it. I said I could see the draw. Then last dude said he could see the draw. Steve, right? Steve said he had scored a draw. Now Info said that.
Steve. I mean, comparing it to Floyd Mayweather, man, we never saw Floyd Mayweather run that much and not hit as much.
Nah, man, is that Floyd moved, but he was super successful at landing and avoiding your shot. That's not what we were seeing right there.
Maybe because I feel like Mayweather was more comfortable in the heat, Looked like Lara was just flustered and like if the ring was bigger, he would have ran the whole. I mean, this guy
agree. I agree, bro. Let me go out to Israel in Oklahoma. What up, Izzy?
Hey, Nez. Hey, Doomy. Hey, Mari. How y'all doing?
All right.
Pretty good.
I got 114-114. I'm with Steve and Joe on this one. I got a draw.
Wow.
All right.
And Nez.
Ahead, yes, sir.
I'm with you. I will never watch that fight again. That was terrible.
Yeah, no, that was horrible, bro. I can't believe it that it's don't like it. Don't like it. All right. Well, Mr. Weber.
Just so people know, Levy Martinez scored at 117-111 for Canelo. Jerry Ross scored at 115-113 for Alvarez. For Lara. And Dave Moretti scored at 115-113 for Canelo. 89 media members scorecards were averaged, and it came out to 114-114. So press row had it pretty much a draw. 117-111 is actually one more round than I gave. But everybody's hovering around that draw. It makes sense. Because there were a lot of swing rounds, you know what I mean? Like, I think Joe had probably the best idea of all the swing rounds. I was trying to remember mine, which he had a few of, and then there were a couple other ones there too that I was like, oh wait, yeah, I remember kind of thinking, well, Laura did pretty good this round, but yeah, it was just, to me, it was a Canelo fight, you know, plain and simple.
I'm with you, bro. Let's go to Trey. We doubling back at you. Actually, before we get to you, looks like J-Mac jumped on, so let's go to him first to give you time. But you and Intrigue, obviously get yourselves together. We're going to double back at you right now.
You know how these bitches is in the sport. Total disrespect. Kid has no class, no style at all. I'm a gorilla, I'm a dog. I'm a dog, I'm a gorilla.
The smartest thing you can do is to stay away from Derek.
It can't be the boogeyman if I'm chasing him. You want to bet on?
You bet 100,000 on that.
Let's bet $1 million.
Easy. Let's bet $1 million.
Yo, 3 Canelo commentators. How we gonna get a fair fight, man?
How'd you score it?
We watched it. I still got Lara winning the fight. I don't have to score the fight to know who won the fight. The fight, all the stuff y'all giving Canelo. If you giving a guy coming forward and getting his face punched in, and a guy landing against his head in comparison to the body shots which Canelo dominated through the fight and stuff. And I heard you saying he's running. No, it's no running. Running is a track sport when you run north to south. He was moving back, movement, the same type of movement you use in the ring when you try to establish space. I just was listening to it, and that just go to show me what type of casual fans y'all are when it come down to Canelo. All 3 of y'all. You, Mario, and Doomsday. All 3 of y'all.
Yeah.
Nah.
Casual shit. Hey, we might as well change this show. We might as well change this to the
Canelo Alvarez
Boxing Boys. Canelo Boxing Boys. Hey,
yeah.
I guarantee you pick up. I guarantee you get the pick it. I guarantee you get what you need, and they'll definitely pick that up.
Yeah.
Just add a little computer all in there, and you got it. That's all.
Yeah. Except that Israel's all the way in Oklahoma and not on the panel, and he's seen it a draw. Steve is all the way in Chicago, and he's seen it a draw. Joe's all the way in California. He's seen it a draw. So your bias is your bias. You know, you got your...
I know, he said he didn't even watch it.
Exactly.
Again.
He's got his Canelo hate goggles on. You know what I mean?
Now, can I say something? I think it is about what you see and you claim as effective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a style of judging.
Yeah, it's a style of judging. And on that fight, I guess they were judging body punches scored those rounds. I didn't even see it a second time, but I'm the first one to say Lara won that fight on one point.
We had Lara winning the first time we saw it. I mean, Ness had the same thing. I don't know what I was thinking. Either
so it ain't a bias, is what I'm saying. It ain't a bias.
It ain't a bias, man. It's just now I know that I'm more, like I said, my boxing IQ has increased. I know how to count certain shots. Just because they're body shots doesn't mean that they're not effective shots. And yeah, he's right. My man's right that just called. He was pop shotting Canelo every time he came in. What else was he gonna do?
Hell no, not every time he came in, bro.
No,
man. Like we said, Man, like we said, his first round was his best round. Man, nobody care about what J Mac talking. He didn't watch the fight, man. He got listen. When I first watched the fight, I scored it for Lara too. I scored it for him, so I should be scoring it for him again.
What did you see the first time?
Bro, I ain't seen nothing. I only seen Golden Boy, Baby, and fucking Canelo, and him fighting a bunch of nobodies. And Lara was the toughest dude he fought since then, other than Mayweather. So I wanted to see him lose, and I thought he lost, but he ain't fucking lose. He ain't lose. I watched it just now, after 6 years later, and it's totally different.
And what I meant was that, every time he came in, what I meant with that is that he wasn't catching Canelo every time he came in. What I'm saying is that the fight pretty much was that.
He wasn't even fucking using his jab, bro. You can't. How could you score for a dude?
Wait. Based off the stats, he was using his jab.
Man, because they don't know how to count. That's why everybody always say CompuBox is it's irrelevant. It's a dude sitting outside the ring with a clicker. He don't even know. I'm sitting here saying, look, he's just flicking his jab. He not landing it. He ain't got no power behind it. It's not a power jab. It's not a fucking snapping jab. He's flicking it. He's just range finding. But they counting every time it lands on Canelo gloves or Canelo parries. Man, get the freak out of here.
Yeah, he was using it more like a distant barrier. You know what I mean? Just trying to keep him at bay.
A measuring stick.
It was a measuring stick. It was to keep Canelo honest, but he wasn't even respecting that shit because he seen, you just pawing with that. You ain't really using it.
Every now and then he was successful. He would throw that fast 1-2-1-2, but it wasn't enough.
In the 12th round, he had really good success with the 1-2-1-2. That's why I gave him the 12. You know what I mean?
No, listen, he did some high level stuff. You know, he was throwing changeups with fastballs, and you know, he was working against Canelo's momentum. He did a lot of good things.
Listen, let's go to Boomerang, Trey in the Bay.
What up, y'all?
What up?
Hello?
Yep.
Hey, yeah, when you doing the show about Mike?
Probably tomorrow, just giving it some time so everybody can ask whatever questions they want to ask so we can get that out the way once and for all.
Hey, he ran because he know Canelo got them bad feet. And I ain't never watching another fucking Canelo fight with y'all, man. That shit sounded disgusting. It was I hope I don't sound like that when I'm watching my favorite fighters. Boy, that shit sound terrible. And man, y'all sound bad, man. Y'all was caping hard, bro. I hope I don't sound like that, man. Shit, man, I got home on like the 8th round, man. I'm gonna be missing most of all the fight studies, man. But that's my first call.
All right. Listen, man, it's strange. How many favorite fighters are you allowed to have? I thought Danny was my favorite fighter. Keith, Wilder. Now it's Canelo.
So you write them off when they lose?
No, it looked like the fans write them off from me. Like as soon as my quote unquote favorite fighter lose, they move on and say I got another favorite fighter. So now Canelo's my new favorite fighter. It ain't Wilder no more. All of a sudden, I ain't got the bond with Wilder. That ain't the camp I've been going to for the last 6 years. It's Canelo.
Canelo got that. Don't have that O.
I know.
So
Teddy B. You said what?
We should stick with Fury now as our favorite fighter.
Nah. That's nah.
Because he got that O can't go.
Nah, I can't fuck with Fury. Teddy B from the EC, what up? Where the EC at?
EC is East Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
That's why I always ask the questions to the Cleveland fighters about like Cleveland specific stuff.
Okay. That was yesterday.
Yeah. Yep. And with Roddy Hines and a couple other fighters. But I actually met Montana Love like when we was young, like teenagers too. But I had to fight a draw. I had 1, 3, 5, 6, 9, and 10 for Lara. And Canelo won the rest of the rounds. But I see why. So back then, I see why I had Lara winning. It's because of the head work. Like Canelo wasn't really connecting with none of his punches up top. He really just connected a lot to the body.
Yeah,
and back then, like I wasn't as a trained eye watching boxing as I am now. That was 6 years ago. I was a kid and I was just like newer to boxing. Not new, but like I don't even watch it boxing in a couple years, like 3 or 4 years. I had watched the old fights that I watched and a lot of the fights that I watch now.
Cut it.
Yeah, you see it's like that, man.
J-Mac counterpunch.
Bang.
Yo, you know what's funny? This be my last time watching a fight with you full motherfuckers jerking off watching Canelo. That shit sound weird. Like Trey said, you got 4 motherfuckers all celebrating, jerking off. Hey, where y'all shirts at, man? Nasty motherfuckers watching this fight with y'all, man. Y'all too high on Canelo, man. I don't need to watch the fight to know what I watch. And like Doomsday say, it's about the eye. I watch Canelo face get constantly battered up, and also them jabs that landed that you just said didn't land, and it was misscoring. How come they landed? That's how you taking the jabs away from that did land on his face, and go check his face out after the fight. Enough said, man.
You watched
go
the
check
fight
his
6
face out after the fight.
Ago.
Go check his face out after the fight. You niggas are.
You watched the fight 6 years ago. Danny Garcia win a fight by knockout and come out of the fight looking like he went through a war. That's what happens to light-skinned people.
Yeah, Canelo's a chele, man. His face would get, swelled up and bruised.
Now we giving out wins based on how bruised your face look.
I mean, like, I don't know. If you didn't see it, you didn't see it. Like, that shows me, like, you're more biased that you're willing.
Yeah.
Like, at least I was willing to say, look, let me score it again, and I'm
exactly.
gonna try.
I didn't even have
like
to score it again. I could have stuck with my original score, but, like, that's what he's doing.
I mean, look, for those listening, like when you see the fight, like who looks like he's in trouble the whole fight? Who looks like he's in desperation the whole fight?
Exactly.
You didn't have it.
He didn't give Canelo anything for him to respect him, man, and it was just a constant running. And I'm not saying that Lara ain't land some good shots. Yeah, that's what happens when you got a fighter on his back foot who always fights on his back foot, and he's really good at it, with a guy that's coming in and trying to make a fight for the fans and trying to, put some action into the punches. Lara was just trying to pick his shots, but it was just too much pressure that Canelo was putting. It didn't make him look good at all, and it frustrated him, and he should have landed more. For the amount of time that he spent moving like that, he should have hit him with more counters, but it just Canelo's body work and pressure didn't allow him, so he was the one that looked in trouble. He was the one on the back foot. He wasn't looking like Mayweather out there. Mayweather know how to go on the back foot, pull counter. He knows how to be on the back foot, hold his ground, stay with you a little bit on the inside, work you.
Man, the fact that he threw
it was just a running fest.
The fact that he threw one 3-punch combination says it all, man. Like, let him ride for him, whatever. Lara about to fight Jamel, man. Let's see what happens. They were sparring partners.
That's what I was gonna ask next.
Trey, Boomerang.
Oh yeah, give it to JT.
JT, go.
Well, I never went first though.
Oh, that's why I text you too. I ain't up text your brother the same thing to double check. But yeah.
But look, I'm about to go to it was hard to watch the fight. I had to go start watching it on my phone because, to be honest with y'all, I didn't even know it was 4 y'all. I thought it was 3, but it was 4 y'all.
It was 3. Enrique got on late. He didn't get to see it either.
Hey man, I'm just being honest, man. Y'all sounded y'all sounded biased as fuck. So I had to go watch it myself to watch the fight. But I mean, tell you the truth.
So how you scored it? How you scored it?
I couldn't. I stopped watching it at 6 rounds because I got a phone call, part of the phone call. But what I'm saying, Lara, I see why they gave it to Canelo, but I see how Lara could have won the fight if he was the A-side fighter. If he was the A-side fighter coming in the fight, they would have gave the fight to him, even if he ain't changed it up or nothing. Canelo was the A-side fighter. You got to do more to fight and beat Canelo. That's why I keep bringing up Charlo or Demetrius Andrade. Or fight or now Errol Spence, I feel can beat Canelo because they gonna do more. But see, Lara don't have no inside game, so I see why he was. I see why they gave the fight to Canelo. It's not like
Yo, I bet you JT
See
came.
what he said is the
I bet
inside
you
game.
JT came out first. I'm telling you, he got the iPhone. He understands boxing. He fought 10 fights. JT, you came out first, man. I can see it. I can see it. J Matt, you ain't even watched the fight. You just angry. But go ahead. Stainless gave you his boomerang.
Nah, this my boomerang, my second call. I had counterpunch, so this is my second one, and then I got another one with Stainless. Thank you, Stainless. First of all, I don't have to watch a fight to see what I seen. Effective with caught while Lara did enough to, even though he didn't fight on the inside, which I totally agree with my brother just said, Lara not that effective on the inside. But guess what Canelo never did? Now, Canelo never cut the ring off to control the range of the fight. Lara controlled the range of the fight. He was more effective with the jab. You had hold on. Let me get my smoke off, because you had your chance to beat your meat and watch the fight the whole time like you was doing anyway. Hey, when I remember in the fight, I paid for that pay-per-view, and I said that was my last time paying for a Canelo Judge in the bag Alvarez fight. What I was saying was I saw Lara being more effective with the jab, controlling the range of a jab. I saw fighters constantly trying to catch up with him. And last but not least, don't
Cut it.
So let me get this right. You got that. You went once, then you get the counter punch. So what you got? 2 more left or something? You just want to keep going?
He hitting you with the combination.
Do you just want to keep
go?
going?
Let me go.
All right.
I sure do. Hey, what I saw was a flat-footed guy who was not athletic enough to cut the ring off and effectively control the range of the fight. What I saw was guys giving Canelo, look at him. He's trying to make a fight. Fuck making a fight. Be good enough to cut the ring off and bring the fight to the person. Not just throw body shots all fight and then give him a win for that. Canelo was not effective up to the top. I don't care what. I don't need to rewatch anything. Mara, you keep coming for me and keep saying I ain't watched the fight. I don't give a shit. I don't have to watch that bullshit. I remember it like it was yesterday. I saw Canelo not effective with cutting the ring off. I saw him going to the body because he couldn't land up top. Everything he swung on top, he fucking missed. Lara was patting that face up, and Lara did not sit on the inside. Lara realized that exchanging with Canelo was a bad idea, and he controlled the range of the fight. Like my brother said, if Lara was the A side, guess what? He'd have won that fight, and Meat Man would have lost the fight. Because we know what Meat Man, we know how you got to get his advantages and stuff like that. Canelo going to start cheating and juicing up in the corner, I swear. It's coming. Because they already changed the levels for him. What's next? But I hate on a guy that y'all big up, but don't call out on none of the shenanigans this dude got going on in this sport. He fucking pitiable. To compare him to a Mayweather, please. Canelo wish he could. Flat-footed ass, that bad fucking knee. That's why he cheating and pumping that juice in his ass. That's my call.
Yo, he is triggered. Yeah, he's triggered.
Man with the killer instinct combination.
Listen, he's
Canelo
triggered.
Stole somebody's girlfriend. I'm telling you that right
listen,
now.
He's triggered, but this is just the bottom. This is just the truth. He is triggered, right? We scored it for Canelo. No one scored it for Lara yet, but him. But we're biased. Everyone that called in either had it a draw or for Canelo, but he didn't go back and rewatch it. He's knows more about boxing, and he's the only one that said Lara. Everyone else on this show and on this call today has picked Canelo or a draw. I'm just saying, but I'm biased. We beating our meat to Canelo. I guess no one else was beating their meat to Canelo, but they still picked him to win, or they still seen a draw. I don't know. But look, who do we got? We got to go back to JT because he didn't get his call. He got Trey's call. So your call, JT.
Yeah, back to the fight. Like I said, man, if Lara was inside, they would have gave the fight to him. But based off what I watch, I can't get a fight clear to Canelo. I got it as a draw. It was a close fight, and I told my brother that a long time ago. Lara don't have no inside game. If you'd have stayed there and traded, block, and that's why you got to appreciate Floyd Mayweather fight versus Canelo. He stayed in the pocket a little bit and exchanged with him, so Floyd has inside game. So I don't have to finish watching the fight, but y'all commentating, y'all did sound biased pulling for Canelo though, because I've seen a lot of stuff. And I don't think he was clearly running. He was moving out the way a lot because there's a difference in running. That's not considered running in boxing. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't sit there and fight, so that's why he didn't get the nod to win the fight. And plus, he was an A side. So I mean, that's all I got on it.
All right.
It's funny because he said that he nothing was effective up top, but why my man Lada's eye was all busted up? Why his nose was all busted up? You know what I'm saying? He had effective shots up top too.
Bruh, all he did was
I just
eat
don't
meat.
get the whole Canelo didn't cut the ring off thing. Like, okay,
Like he wasn't landing the left hook.
Laura wasn't doing anything with that. Like Laura, it's one thing to not be able to cut off the ring and not get any offense in, but he was still getting offense in.
Intrigue, talk to us. Boomerang.
I have to go back and watch the whole fight, man, so I can give my input on it. Because I know I had some, but y'all ain't taking no tally, like taking a tally to see who all say what draw, Canelo win, Lara win. Are y'all taking taking that?
I know everybody. Trey ain't watch it. Info said draw. Israel said draw. J Mac said Laura, but he didn't watch it. JT said draw. And Steve said draw. I said Canelo. Alex said Canelo. Mario said Canelo. And you?
Izzy said.
Izzy said draw.
Draw, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch it, man. I'm gonna let y'all know tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you said you watched it.
No, I was watching it, but I had some deliveries come in, so I was like, I don't like watching no fight, like messing around, coming back. I was doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Nah, I got you.
You know what I mean? I gotta watch it all in one little run, so I can do it like that.
All right. Well, there you have it, ladies and gents. Join us on next Tuesday for Film Study Tuesday. The post is already out, and so far it looks like Hagler versus Hearns is in the runnings. I think that's gonna take it, and we'll see that. That one's only at 3 rounds, is from what I'm being told.
Greatest 3 rounds in boxing history.
Greatest 3 rounds. Maybe we could do that one, or never mind. We'll talk about it afterwards.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen it. You know what I mean? So yeah.
You definitely seen the end. I'll tell you.
Yo, I gotta see. Could I get like Joel Diaz Jr.? I mean Joel Diaz versus Guy Robb. You know what I mean? That was a war.
That was a dope fight.
Yeah, that was a dope fight, bro. That was a dope fight.
It was a 6-rounder, right?
I don't know, something crazy, but they knocked each other down. So you know what we gotta watch though? Just to get some newfound respect of Victor Ortiz. I wonder how that looks now, bro. How many years ago was Victor Ortiz or Maidana?
Oh, Maidana.
Oh, that was one.
How many years ago was that, bro? Man, I wonder, because look, man, this is 6 years ago, and it just, disgusting. But that's GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch us on the morning show mañana. Peace.
At Mario Munguia on Twitter, at Mario Munguia on Instagram. Peace.
Catch me on IG, Alex_Doomsday_LAINEZ. Catch me on Twitter, AlexLinusTBV. Check us out in the morning. Cup of coffee.
Champ. Yo, catch me throwback video on YouTube, TBV_casual fan. Also my Twitter handle, T_casual fan. And now my website, www.boxingfanapparel.com. All right. Yo, where Mike at?